sophomore, swings top of the key. Gibson, handoff. Hutto fires a three off the mark. Long rebound will be out of bounds off of Cole Cooper, they say. He tried to throw it off of a Viking, but they say out of bounds off Cooper, and it will be Winfield's ball. Fresh shot clock when they do play it in, though. Gibson, who was the starting quarterback of the football team, gives it up far side. Bergeson with the ball. Bounce pass near side, tipped away by Malm, but Riley gets it off the carom. Near side, Gibson steps up, high pass tag, near wing. He tries a three, misses short, rebounded by Strathman. Bullpups on the other end. Malm, top of the key, drives all the way on Hutto, layup misses. Reasoner, the tip follow is good. Ashton Malm versus Evan Hutto, who in the football game last fall both had over 270 receiving yards. Hutto had 275 in that game, which was a school record. Malm, one of the best receivers in school history. He tips the pass away out of bounds. It will stay with Winfield. 19 on the timer. 1 minute in, 2-0 McPherson. The points by the freshman, Eli Reasoner, was coming off of 3 straight games of scoring 20-plus points. They'll look to play it in. Bounce pass somehow went between the legs of Cooper. Tipped out of bounds by Malm. Back to Winfield. Just 1 second came off of the clock on that play. Vikings to throw it in again. Hutto will do so this time. Sporting the all-pink shoes. Kicks it inside. Gibson, tough layup, misses. Reasoner gets the rebound. Cooper up ahead to Malm on the far side. Malm gets a screen from Cooper. Kicks near side Pyle. Pyle steps back, controls the point on the far side. Gets a screen from Eli. Now Eli has it, top of the key against Riley. Fakes, floats, in and out. Rebound, Riley tips it to Reasoner on the drive. Lefty layup is good. 4 points for Eli to start off the game. 4-0 McPherson, a minute and a half in. Hutto controls the point. Cooper guards him well this time. Hutto with a step back three. Off the heel. Rebound Reasoner again. Pyle on the far side. Tries to drive on Gibson, but a bump foul called on Gibson for the first foul call of this game. So fresh 35 when McPherson throws it in. It was on the drive by Pyle. Malm will throw it in for McPherson. Malm gains the floor, finds Reasoner. Fakes, shoots, rejected by Riley, taken by Winfield. Hutto, far side, fakes on a three. He's a terrific shooter. Now Gibson, top of the key. Tried to kick it into Riley. Reasoner pokes it away. A dive for the ball by Reasoner. Gibson has it. He tried to go up, though, but he traveled. No, they called a tie-up. I thought they were going to call a travel, but they called a tie-up. The arrow to McPherson. I thought Gibson grabbed the ball then tried to go up, but they said tie-up may have come first. I'm also at a bit of a lower angle than the officials. Now we have a bump foul, an offensive foul called on McPherson for an illegal screen by Ashton Malm. So both teams with a foul in this game. 5:46 to go first quarter. McPherson still leads 4-0. And Winfield looking for their first points of the game. Hutto across midcourt, controlling the point. Far side Gibson, guarded by Malm. Top of the key, Riley with it, near side to Tag. Ball above his head, kick to Gibson, poked away by Malm. Gibson gets it back. Caught Gibson napping for a moment. Hand off to Tag, he lost it, got it back though. High pass, Riley collects. Tough shot, misses, but a foul called. On whom? On Pyle. His first, team second, and Legend Riley at the line for two. First free throw, misses. So still scoreless are the Vikings. Gavin Estes checks in for the first time for Winfield. 4-0 McPherson, 5:20 to go in the first. One more free throw for Riley. On its way, and good. 4-1 now the score. Bullpup still with the lead. And with the ball now, Malm controls the point this time, calling out a play. Pointing around Cooper with his right hand. Now with his left as he dribbles with the right. Far side, Pyle, he'll chuck up a three. Got it to go! A corner pop from Jet Pyle. And a three-pointer for McPherson makes it 7-1. Bullpups, the first three of the game for McPherson. They only average about 3 made a game. Now Hutto will try to answer, and he does with a three of his own. Hutto's a terrific shooter as well. Cutting it back to within 3, 7-4 McPherson. 4:45 to go first quarter. Cooper, far side to Malm. Malm gets a screen, steps back. Looking for help, backdoor cut into Cooper, layup is good. Off the feed from Ashton Malm on the baseline. 9-4 McPherson now. Hutto up the floor, tries a couple of crossover moves, sizing up Cooper. Now he drives on Cooper, fades back, shoots and hits. Tough shot, but Hutto got it to drop. 5 points for Hutto, 9-6 McPherson. Cooper on the drive, fakes, goes up against Estes, misses the layup, rebounded by Winfield. Far side, Bergeson hands it off to Hutto, and Hutto will control the points. Near side, Estes, top of the key to Gibson. Gibson controlling the ball. Now, Hutto stops the free throw line, top of the key. Gibson on the drive, layup missed, but a foul. And I believe this one will be on Reasoner. It will be on Reasoner. His first team's third. And 2 free throws now for Kellen Gibson. 7 points, 6.5 rebounds a game, about the average that he had last year as an all-league honorable mention. First free throw good for the senior. 3 check in for Winfield. Eli Tagg returns, but in for the first time, Corbin Benavidez and Rafael Ecott. Second free throw crawls in for Gibson. Paxton Ingalls and KJ Harrison check in for McPherson for Strathman and Cooper. 2 for 2 at the line for Gibson. It is 9-8 McPherson. 3:35 to go first quarter. Pyle on the drive, fades. Tough shot is good. And now 5 first quarter points for Jet Pyle. Trying to get it going after a bit of a recent struggle, especially with the outside shooting. That 3 to start off definitely may have helped. Ball tipped out of bounds. Nope, not tipped. Out of bounds and to McPherson. They say he just lost it. So McPherson forces the turnover. They have it back up by 3. 3:15 to go, first frame. Harrison far side, Pyle open, tries a 3. Short, rebounded by Winfield. Gibson with the board, pushing up ahead, Tag. Crossover move on Harrison, steps back. Gives it near side to Hutto. Ingalls guards him, he'll fire a 3 and hits. Evan Hutto has 8 points in this first quarter. We're tied at 11. 2:45 to go first quarter. Pyle, right side to Malm. Malm calls out a play, hands off near side Pyle. They runner weave, Ingalls now. Stops, near elbow, finds Harrison for 3. No, rebounded by Winfield. Up the floor is Hutto with 8 points. We'll have a whistle and timeout called by Winfield. 2:22 to go first quarter, 11 all tie. We'll take one with them. We're back in 30 seconds from the Roundhouse. This is Bullpup Basketball on KMCP.
Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers is all about the good and creating more of it. More drive-through celebrations, more weekend traditions, more family dinners and lunches, more car picnics and road trips, more desserts, maybe more second desserts. More celebrating being together as much as we can. There's always room for more good and more Freddy's. Keep the good going with a taste that brings you back.
Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers in Hutchinson and McPherson. 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Tied at 11, 2:22 to go first quarter. Winfield calls their first time out of the game as they're going to have the ball to try to take their first lead of the game. Currently 5 on the floor for McPherson are Ashton Mon, KJ Harrison, Kate Strathman, Eli Reasoner, Paxton Ingalls. Top of the key, Tag, kicks it in. Riley, layup, crawls in. Legend Riley gets it to drop, and Winfield has their first lead of the game. Harrison, top of the key, far side. Strathman. Reasoner kicks near side to Ingles, lost the handle, gets it back near midcourt. Strathman, far side to Malm. 1:50 to go first quarter. McPherson with the ball down 2. Handoff Harrison. Harrison fakes, needs help at the free throw line. Shot clock at 8. Malm near side. Needs help, double team, lost of handle, finds it again with 2. Inside Ingles, floater, misses. Rebound tipped, and Riley gets it down for Winfield. So the Vikings get it back. 90 seconds to go first quarter, up 13-11. Benavidez lost the handle, tracks it down. Hutto, top of the key. Hutto drives, gets past Malm, and an easy layup goes in for Evan Hutto. 10 points for him in the first quarter. It's 15-11 Winfield. Harrison near side. Stops, handoff. Strathman on the drive, kick out Malm. Malm fakes, steps in, fades, shoots, misses, but a foul called, and Ashton Malm will shoot 2. Foul on Eli Tagg is first. Team's second of this first quarter, and Ashton at the line for 2. Cole Cooper will check in. Well, actually, they'll wait for the first free throw to drop or to fire for Ashton. 80% free throw shooter. Looking for his first points of the game. Now they changed the foul, actually. It's actually on Evan Hutto. I thought that was a little peculiar. I thought that was on number 1. First free throw. Good. Ashton was scoreless in Friday's win against Mulvane. He gets one to fall there. Cooper comes in for Reasoner. Jet Piles at the scorer's table. Malm with one more. And Winfield will also head to the scorer's table to bring Kellen Gibson in. .2 to go first quarter. Second free throw. Crawls in, front rim, and in for Ashton Malm. So he goes 2 for 2, and Jet Pyle will return for Ashton. 15-13 Winfield. Evan Hutto calls out a play, holding up a C with his left hand. Riley, high pass near side. Gibson tries a 3, misses. Rebound tipped about. Harrison comes down with it. Pass up ahead was tipped. Ingles has it up ahead to Pyle. Pyle, bounce pass. Strathman missed the layup too strong. Rebounded by Winfield, and they have a chance to hold for the final shot of the first quarter. Shot clock is turned off. 15-13 Winfield. 20 seconds to go first quarter. Top of the key, Estes with it. Estes spins, guarded by Harrison. 10 seconds, lost it. A dive for the ball. Harrison had it tipped, now top of the key. Into Riley, fake, shoots, misses, but a foul called. Foul on Ingles and 2 free throws for Riley. First foul on Paxton, team's 4, 3.2 to go first quarter. Riley at the line for 2. He was 1 for 2 in his first trip. First free throw, good. 4 points for Legend Riley. Malm back in for Harrison for McPherson. Second free throw. No. Rebound tipped in the low post, out of bounds, off of McPherson, they say. And Winfield will have it with 1.6 to go in the quarter. And now another chance for the final shot. Hutto will be the one to throw it in, though. High pass, Riley fade, shoots at the buzzer, misses. And the first quarter comes to an end, but McPherson trailing after one, 16-13 over Winfield. We're back in 30 seconds. Second quarter coming up after this. This is Bullpup Basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
From spring planting to landscaping and fall cleanups to winter snow removal, LS Tractor is your warmest pack tractor for all seasons. Our universal skid steer quick attach system makes switching out attachments a breeze, and our tough heavy lifting loaders give you added strength for any job. Start with reliability and power, stay for a wide range of capabilities, attachments, and implements. Get more features for less money. Start blue, stay blue with LS Tractor. Visit Moundridge Tractor, where customer service has been our business since 1985.
9 and 1540 KMCP.
One quarter in the books. McPherson trailing through one, 16-13 over Winfield. McPherson shooting 5 of 13 so far, but are losing the rebounding battle 8-6. And Winfield shooting 5 of 11, also 2 for 5 from deep. 10 points from Evan Hutto through one quarter. Coverage of Bullpup basketball brought to you by McPherson College. You bring the dream, we'll build the team. Success is a team effort. Begin building yours at McPherson College. It's a great day to be a Bulldog. Winfield with the ball tipped. Hutto has it far side. Back. Side tag, almost lost it, but Hutto collects deep. 3 on the way. Good. 13 points for Evan Hutto, and it's 19-13 Winfields. On the drive, a spin, floater, good by Cooper. Cooper has 4 points. Now here comes Winfield the other direction. High pass on the far end. Now a lob, Riley lays it in. Making it 21-15. Cooper fakes, drives, kick out, Malm into the corner for a 3. Short, rebound, Cooper off the carom. Near side, Reasoner spins, fakes, shoots, blocked by Riley, taken by Winfield. Hutto steps back, 3, misses, rebounded by Strathman. Here comes McPherson. Deep pass, Malm. Pulls into a long 2, got it! Ashton Malm gets it to go. 21-17 the score now. Riley has it on the far side. High pass top of the key to Hutto. 6:20 to go first half. Gibson, high pass into Riley. He collects, shoots, misses. Trying to fight for the ball, but Strathman gets it. Pyle steps up, crosses, drives all the way, up and under, misses. Tip follow good by Eli. Eli Reasoner with 6 points now. Cuts it to within 2, 21-19. Winfield up top and with the ball with 5:50 to go in the second. Hutto with the ball with 13 points. Riley, top of the key, finds Tag, now into Riley, has it tipped by Malm and taken away. 3 on 2, Malm near side, Strathman, a 3 for the lead. Short, rebounded by Winfield. Riley will take it up the floor. Riley drives all the way, kick near side, Tag into the corner for a 3. Got it. 4 threes made by Winfield. It's 24-19 Vikings. Pyle lost it off his leg, taken by the Vikings. Bergeson one-on-one, layup misses, but he's fouled. And a chance to extend their lead. Cole Cooper called for the foul. His first, team's first of the second quarter. 2 free throws for Elijah Bergeson. Look for his first points of the game. First free throw, that's short. Line drive free throw from Elijah. Raphael Ecott back in for Legend Riley. Also Dane Becker checks in for McPherson. Second free throw, Bergeson. Missed that one as well, rebounded by McPherson. 24-19, Winfield, 5 minutes to go in the second. Malm far side. High pass into Riesener, who now has a size advantage. Backs down, double teamed. Kick back out, Malm. Stops, hand off to Becker. Becker near side, Pyle open, fires a three, and hits! Big time tray from Jet Pyle. He's got 8 points, 24-22 the score now. Winfield with the lead and the ball. Up ahead, tag, gets fouled on the top of the key by Malm, and that's his second. Team foul number 2 in the second quarter. Kate Strathman will check in. And a couple of buzzes because the scores table is trying to figure out what 25 is. 25 is Ecott because his normal number in the roster is 23. But it's 25 here today. Winfield with the ball after Malm was called for the foul. Hutto, double team, top of the key. Gibson steps into a tough guarded 2. In and out, rebounded by McPherson. Becker had it poke loose and taken away by Winfield. Hutto crosses, fires, misses, rebounded by McPherson. Pyle up the floor. 24-22 Winfield, 4 minutes to go in the second. High pass far side, Cooper into Eli. Eli spins, shoots and hits. A lefty hook from the freshman big man. 8 points for Riesener. Tie game at 24. 3:40 to go in the second. Hutto drives, lost it. Good defense by Cooper, and he gets the board. Stops, high pass on the other end, and Pyle will collect in the forecourt. Other end, Strathman, near side, Cooper, a 3 for the lead. Misses way short, rebounded by Winfield. McPherson hearing it from the JV squad here behind us, and we'll have a timeout called by Winfield. 24 all tie, 3:08 to go first half. We'll take one with them. We're back in 30 seconds from the Roundhouse. This is Bullpup basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
The Kansas legal team at Pyle Law handles cases in McPherson County and throughout the state of Kansas. Now is the time to call for your free consultation. This is Liz Pyle, and my husband Tom has over 25 years of experience in all matters relating to workers' compensation, car wrecks, and personal injury law. Tom takes the time to evaluate your options, inform you of your rights, and walks you through the complicated process of seeking compensation for your personal injuries or loss. Contact me at 620-241-9000, and I'll schedule your appointment with Tom today.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
24 all tie, 3:08 to go in the first half. McPherson trailed by quite a bit just earlier, but they were able to turn things around and tie it up at 24. But Winfield will get the ball back following the timeout. Coverage of Bullpup basketball brought to you by Next Tech Wireless. Stream every game live with the Ad Astra Radio app powered by Next Tech Wireless. Find the latest phones and devices at the best prices. Coverage of Bullpup basketball is brought to you in part by Health Equip, Hospice and Home Care of Reno County, Hutch Regional Med Center, Scooters Coffee, Farm Bureau with Luke Bauer, Inman Funeral Home, Hudlin Electric, The Bradbury Company, The Hub MTC, and Gearing Hardware. Winfield with the ball. 27 on the shot clock when they play it in. Dangerous pass taken away. Here's a deep pass up ahead to Becker. Was maybe too high, so they'll slow it down. Pyle, he'll try a 3. He'll get a 3! Jet Pyle, his third 3 of the contest, and McPherson snatches the lead right back. 27-24, 2:45 to go second quarter. Estes with the ball on the far side, looking for Hutto. Now high pass intercepted, or is it? Riley gets it back, now out of bounds, and it's McPherson's ball. Eli Riesener getting a fingertip on it and able to get the help with the takeaway. McPherson with the ball up 3. Pyle far side, Cooper inside, Riesener lays it in off the window. 10 points for the freshman. McPherson up by 5, 29-24, 2:15 to go in the first half. Hutto up the floor near side. Finds Estes with 2:10 to go in the half. Estes into Riley, gets past Strathman and throws it down. Legend Riley, the 6'9" freshman, hangs from the rim. And McPherson now back up by 3. Pyle with it near side. Pyle far side to Cooper. Cooper, stop and go move, drives, tough shot, but it goes. And Cole Cooper with 6 points on the game. Bullpups back up by 5, 95 seconds to go first half. Hutto between the rings, picks up the dribble, far side Gibson. Cross-court feed in the perimeter, Hutto with it. Cooper guards him, he chucks up a 3, misses off the heel, rebound, Pyle. Nope, a foul called on Riley for Winfield. His first, team's first of the second quarter. And Eli Tagg will check in, but he'll check in for Estes for Winfield. McPherson with the ball, 31-26 they lead, 1:17 to go in the second. Pyle drives, pulls up from the elbow, off the mark, and a quick possession, and a foul called on Dane Becker. On the rebound attempt, Eli Tagg went down hard, but he's okay. Becker's first, team's third. (31-26) Bullpups, 1 minute to go first half, and Winfield with the ball. Hutto into the forecourt, drives, steps back, crosses on Cooper, double team, now near the basket. Bergeson lost the handle, now far side, 3, misses, and a foul on McPherson on the rebounds. Foul on Cooper. His second, team's fourth. Next one puts Winfield in the bonus. Paxton Ingalls will check in, so will KJ Harrison. 46.4 to go first half. Hutto throws it in near side Riley. Now Bergeson, top of the key. We'll have a foul on Becker away from the ball, and 2 free throws coming for Evan Hutto. That's the 15th foul, putting Winfield in the bonus with 43.4 to go in the quarter. Hutto at the line for the first time today. First free throw, good. And Strathman will check right back in for Becker rather. 31-27 McPherson. Second free throw, Hutto, got it. 15 first half points for Evan Hutto, and it's a 3-point Bullpup lead. 2 clock separated by 6.5 seconds. Pyle drives, and he gets bumped. Shot up, went in, but it will not count. Foul on the drive on Kellen Gibson. His second, team's second. And Ecott back in. Raphael Ecott. McPherson to play it in. Shot clock turned off, 34.9 to go in the first half. Pyle retreats out far side. McPherson looking to hold for the last shot. .20 seconds left. Pyle just dribbling about near midcourt. High pass near side, Strathman back to Pyle. Defender closes in, that's Hutto, 10 on the timer. Pyle near side, Strathman lost the handle, and he gets bumped with 6.1 to go in the quarter. Foul on Bergeson, his first, team's third. Strathman to throw it in. We'll play it into Pyle with 6, with 5. Pyle drives, Euro layup, misses, tip follow won't go. Ingles at the buzzer, gets it to go. Third time's the charm, and Paxton Ingles scores for the first time today. And at halftime, the Bull Pups take a 5-point lead to the locker room, 33-28. The Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report is coming up after this. You're listening to Bull Pup basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
You're listening to the Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report. Great Plains Federal Credit Union, placing people before profit. 98.9 and 1540 KMCP. The McPherson Bullpups play here.
On the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. She's there to handle your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Don't wait for the worst to happen when it comes to your insurance. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Teresa Boken in Sterling today and see how she can protect what matters most.
Contact me, Teresa Boken in Sterling at 620-278-2572.
Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agriculture Insurance Company.
Exciting news, McPherson. The Cedars is now proud to be part of the Blue Stem community family. That means the same trusted care with even more resources, more connection, and more possibilities. Whether you're looking for independent living, assisted care, or skilled services, the Cedars continues to be your homegrown choice, now stronger than ever as a Blue Stem community. Live well with the Cedars, now part of the Blue Stem community.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome to the Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report. The Bullpup boys lead 33-28 at the halftime break. Earlier, the girls defeated Winfield and won mightily, 44-18. Joining us now in the headset, head coach Clint Kinnaman. Now, Coach, defense looked pretty sound today. Just what were your overall thoughts?
Hey, anytime that you hold a team to 3 field goals for the game, with 2 of those being late, I think they glassed in maybe a 3 fairly late. Defensively, we were really, really good except fouling. A lot of times we had really good help side defense, would get there, and instead of just walling up or taking a charge, we came down on it. Second half, we did a much, much better job, and they still saw that, hey, we can play good defense, still be in good position, and not bail them out with fouls.
All right. Yeah, 26 free throw attempts for them, 10 made, but still, offensively, there were some players that were finally seeing the ball hit the bottom of the basket. I know Marin Sandbo had been kind of, off and on as of recent, but a couple of big threes early in the game, especially in the first half. Nobody had double figures today, but the offense kind of spread the wealth today.
Yeah, we really did. I think Piper was 2 of 3 from 3. Jersey was 2 of 4 from 3, and then Marin was 2 of 3 from 3 as well. So you're exactly right. It was good for them to see it go in. Our ball movement tonight was awfully good. We wanted to establish an inside-out way of playing, and our shooting percentage was really good when we got some paint touches.
Now, Wall of Fame night on Saturday. It's going to be a fun night just at the Roundhouse, but then you also have to go up against Circle. So what do you see out of them? How do you look to turn this into a win streak before – well, I guess you have a game next Tuesday, but then you have a little bit of a break before the Invitational.
Yeah, I haven't – to be honest, I haven't looked at much with Circle yet. I know that they returned some pretty good players off last year's team. So, last year's team they had was an awfully good team. So we're going to have to play well in it, but we'll try to get them as prep for that as well as we possibly can.
Sounds good. Coach, thanks so much for taking the time. Congrats on the win, and best of luck. We'll see you again on Saturday.
All right, thank you, Lane.
Head coach Clint Kinnaman joining us on the headset as the Bullpup girls won earlier today. We'll continue the Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report after this. You're listening to Bullpup basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
The Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report is coming up after this. Next, we'll recap tonight's first half stats. Your home for the McPherson Bullpups is 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Pools Plus is starting the new year off with giant savings. 15% off all spa accessories. Use less chemicals in your spa and help soften your skin with no powerful odors with O-Care. Save $50 off your next box. Up to 50% off all in-stock spa covers. New year, new savings. Shop local, shop Pools Plus, 21 East 1st to downtown Hutchinson.
Outdoor living doesn't start until you call us at Pools Plus.
At Health Equip, we are committed to bringing comfort to you and your home. That's why we specialize in health and mobility products designed to keep you feeling your best and living with ease. From CPAPs and BiPAPs to oxygen services and respiratory supplies, our full line of equipment is backed by friendly, knowledgeable staff ready to help find the right fit. Right now, enjoy 20% off our power mobility products and lift chairs. Find us at healthequip.com or visit us in Hutchinson, Newton, and McPherson. Health Equip, comfort, care, and a better way to live.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome back to the Great Plains Federal Credit Union halftime report. The McPherson boys lead 33-28 at halftime. After trailing at the end of one earlier, they were trailing, as I try to pull up my sheet here, 16-13 at the end of one quarter. They outscored Winfield 20-12 in the second frame, and they're looking to continue that momentum moving forward into the second half. So leading scorer for McPherson is Jet Pyle with 11 points. Eli Riesener has 10 points and 5 boards so far. Cole Cooper has 6. Ashton Malm has 4. Paxton Ingalls got the tap in to go in to end off the first half. So he has 2 points on the game for McPherson. McPherson shooting 14 of 29 on the floor for 48%, 3 of 8 from behind the arc, 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Winfield, on the other hand, their leading scorer, Evan Hutto, with 15. He's shooting 5 of 11 so far, 3 of 9 from distance, and he's 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Winfield shooting 9 of 21 on the floor, 4 of 11 from distance, 6 of 10 at the charity stripe. McPherson's done a good job defensively against them, though. They've stolen the ball 5 times and committed 4 turnovers. McPherson's had 3 turnovers of their own. But just a couple of times, shots were just not able to fall, and the two teams tied in the, McPherson winning the rebounding battle, 15-13 right now. 5-3 on the offensive glass. It's dead even at 10 at the defensive glass. McPherson 5 assists on 14 made buckets. Winfield 3 assists on 9 made shots so far in this one. We'll see who prevails. Coming up next, we'll talk a little bit more about what's to come in the second half, and then also we'll give you the McPherson Dental Care scoreboard. That's coming up after this. You're listening to McPherson High School Basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
Your home for McPherson Bullpup Basketball. Find exclusive stories and streaming audio online at adastraradio.com or download the Ad Astra Radio app. 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Hi, I am Josh French, owner of Tallgrass Turf Solutions here in McPherson. We're here for all of your turf management and lawn care needs. We offer many services including fertilization, weed control, disease control, and prevention, aeration, lawn repair and maintenance, and much more. Plus, we can install new lawns and irrigation systems. Find us online at tallgrassturfsolutions.com. Tallgrass Turf Solutions here in McPherson. We build gorgeous, self-sustaining lawns.
Protect your home with WaveTech Roofing and Guttering in McPherson. Eco-friendly, synthetic roofing to lifetime gutter systems, we deliver durability you can count on. Call today for your free estimate or visit wavetechroofing.com.
Elevate every space with the Good Merchant in Lindsborg. From unique home decor to thoughtful gifts and beautiful accessories, you'll find the good stuff for every occasion. Shop your style at the Good Merchant, downtown Lindsborg.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome back to the Roundhouse. Bullpups 33, Winfield Vikings 28 through one half of play. McPherson looking to extend this momentum going into the second half as I believe they'll get the ball to start off. No, Winfield will have the ball to start off the second half, but McPherson was able to pick it up in the second quarter after trailing 16-13 at the end of one. Let's take a look around the McPherson Dental Care scoreboard. I mentioned earlier in the girls' matchup that there was a matchup that I didn't quite have a final for, and that was Mulvane and Augusta. Augusta was able to pull off the win against Mulvane, 44-42. So the Mulvane girls have their first loss in league play this year, and they move to 3-1 in league play. Circle with a massive upset, now 2-2 in league play this year. So Mulvane is still Mulvane, Buhler, and McPherson will now be tied for the top spot in the league at 3-1 in league play. Circle moves, why did I say Circle beat? Circle did beat them. I was thinking of Augusta played Buhler. We had a final for that, as that Buhler defeated Augusta earlier. So either way, so that's my apologies on that. But Mulvane fell to Circle 44-42. So McPherson, Buhler girls, and Mulvane tie for the top spot at 3-1 in league play. So that'll be something to keep an eye on in the future going. Let's also take a look around the scoreboard for boys games around the area. Again, McPherson here up 33-28 at halftime. Smoky Valley up 35-14 over Chapman at halftime. Sterling up over Central Plains 27-24. End of the third quarter already. Lyons High School trailing by just one to southeast of Saline. Andale up at halftime over Clearwater 38-17 as we speak. Those are scoreboard updates brought to you by McPherson Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. Coverage of Bullpup basketball is also brought to you in part by Hutchinson Community College, Alliance Agency, APAC Shears, Raleigh Insurance, McPherson Dental Care, Pile Law, The Finished Tallgrass Turf Solutions, McPherson Center for Health, McPherson Laundry, Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers, and Pools Plus. Second half just about to begin here at the Roundhouse. Again, McPherson 33, Winfield 28 through 2 quarters of play. Winfield will have the ball. This time they will go from right to left as we view the floor. McPherson will go vice versa. They'll score in front of their own benches. Starting 5 back on the floor for both teams. Played into the backcourt for Hutto, who has 15 points through one half of play. Hutto up the floor, near side to Riley, the 6'9" freshman, who had 8 points in that first half. Gibson, top of the key, guarded well by Malm, looking for Hutto. Cooper guards him well. Riley backs down Reasoner, spins, tough shot, misses, but a foul called. Believe it'll be on Reasoner, which would be his second. It would be team's first of the third quarter, of course, with us being 20 seconds into the third. So legend Riley at the line for 2. He's 2 for 4 at the stripe today. First free throw, crawls off. One more free throw for the freshman. On its way and good. So 2 for 4 at the stripe. Riley, or rather 3 for 6 at the stripe. He was 2 for 4 entering that, 1 for 2 on that trip. 33-29 McPherson, 7.5 minutes to go third quarter. Strathman top of the circle, holding the ball near side Cooper. Bounce pass, Reasoner, top of the circle. Reasoner fakes, shoots over Riley, and hits off the glass. He now leads the team with 12 points. And the Bullpups now back up by 6, 35-29, 7:10 to go third quarter. Hutto up the floor. Cooper trying not to give an inch on him. Bergeson on the far side. Defense backs off just a touch. Backdoor cut into Gibson, was knocked loose, but kept again by Gibson. He then lays it in. Good defense by Malm to at least get a fingertip on it. McPherson on the other end looking to push. Cooper inside. Layup, crawls in, and one. Cool Cooper with an and one opportunity. He's got 8 points today. Bergeson called for the foul, his second, team's first of the third quarter. First trip to the line today for Cole, 37-31 McPherson, 6:47 to go third quarter. Trying to make it a 7-point lead. Cooper misses, rebounded, tipped about, but Gibson came down with it. So a 6-point game. Hutto behind the back, far side, drives, floats, misses off the side of the backboard, rebounded by McPherson. Deep pass, Malm all the way. Layup is good. The speedster flashed in Malm, they call him. The length of the floor all the way home, laying it in to make it an 8-point Bullpup lead. Bergeson into Riley. 15-footer, hits every part of the rim and falls in. Legend Riley gets it to drop, 39-33 McPherson, 6:10 to go third quarter. Cooper, near side to Malm, gets a screen, Malm fakes, had it knocked loose, got it back though. Far side Pyle, he'll try a three, he'll hit the three! A fourth three for Jet Pyle. He's got 14 points and the Bullpups are up by 9. High pass the other direction, Tag fakes in the corner. Top of the key, Bergeson. At the free throw line, near side, guarded by Pyle. Bergeson far side to Gibson. Gibson looking for a player, high pass, cross court, Tag in the corner, fires a three. Way short, rebounded by Pyle. McPherson with the numbers. Cooper into Pyle, lefty layup, good. 16 points for Jet Pyle, the wrong Pyle. Gabe was the guy last year. This time, it's the younger cousin following up, and a timeout called by Winfield. 44-33, McPherson with 5:21 to go in the third quarter. We have a stoppage. It's not a timeout. Maybe not. Officials are coming together. So actually, nope, no timeout here. The official thought that Coach Shelton was calling timeouts. Instead, he was calling a play. There were 3 that were on the scores table that tried to come in, but because it's an inadvertent whistle, they can't come in. So Winfield with the ball, but 44-33. McPherson with the lead. 5:10 to go third quarter. Hutto near side. Steps back. Fires a three, misses, rebound, Winfield, Bergeson, far side to Gibson. They'll slow it down now and run a play with Tag. High pass intercepted by Riesener. 3-on-2 break, Riesener takes it himself, lefty layup, good, and one. The freshman, coast to coast, and a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. Riesener with 14 points, chance to make it 15. As Winfield brings in Rafael Ecott, Gavin Estes, and Corbin Benavidez. Free throw is good from Eli. Foul was called on Tag, by the way, his first, team second. 47-33 McPherson, their largest lead of the game. 4:45 to go third quarter. Far side, Benavidez, top of the key. Estes, bounce pass to nobody. Out of bounds and to McPherson. Paxton Ingalls will check back in for McPherson. He'll replace Kate Strathman, but McPherson on a tear. And Eli Tag checks right back in for Winfield. McPherson on a 14-5 run to start the second half. Riesener spins, floats, misses. Ingalls tried to keep it alive, but it's tipped by Ecott and taken by Winfield. Deep pass near side, Tag, drives, reverse, misses. Rebounded by Malm. 1-on-4, near side, Cooper stops, fires a three. Off the mark, rebounded by Winfield. Good look, though, by Cole. Vikings up the floor, down 14, 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Tag far corner. Drives baseline, fakes, kicks near side to Gibson. Gibson with a jab step. High cross-court feed, back to Tag. Now he tries again from three, misses, rebounded by Riesener. Deep pass on the outlet, Pyle all the way, shoots and hits. Jet Pyle gets it to go. Timeout. Called on the floor. Pyle gets it to go to give him 18 points. 49-33 McPherson, 3:43 to go in the third quarter here at the Roundhouse, and the Bullpups in business. Coverage of Bullpup basketball brought to you by McPherson College. You bring the dream, we'll build the team. Success is a team effort. Begin building yours at McPherson College. It's a great day to be a Bulldog. McPherson outscoring Winfield in this third quarter so far, 16-5. They outscored Winfield 20-13 in the second quarter after trailing by 3 at the end of one. And now it's all bullpups. They got to hold the lead, though. This is a Winfield team that can shoot really well. Winfield had 6 players on the floor, so the whistle blows to bring out one of the Winfield players before they could continue play. So now they'll get back underway. Winfield will have the ball. Evan Hutto, Kellen Gibson, Legend Riley, Eli Tagg, Elijah Bergeson. Gibson with it, top of the key. Guarded by Harrison for McPherson. High pass into Riley. Turns, fades, shoots, misses. Rebounded by Riesener. Up ahead, Harrison. Far side to Malm. Malm spins at the elbow, drives, fakes, turns, shoots, and hits the dream shake from the 5'10 guard. Malm has 8 points, and the Pups are up by 18, 51-33. 3:08 to go, third quarter. Gibson on the near side, top of the key to Riley, far side tag. Into Gibson. Gibson retreats, far corner, Harrison just rips it away from him and gets fouled by Gibson. How about KJ Harrison? Just ripped it away from Kellen and then draws the harm. Team's third, that's Kellen's third. McPherson with the ball. Ashton Mullen, KJ Harrison, Jet Pyle, Eli Riesener, Paxton Ingalls, 5 on the floor. Harrison held up, needs help. Bounce pass, we'll have a foul called on Winfield. If that's on Gibson, that's his 4th. It is. Team's 4th. So Gibson will come out. Checking back in will be Corbin Benavides. 2:52 to go, third quarter. McPherson with the ball up 51-33. Pyle up the floor. Pyle drives, lost the handle. Has to give it up and does, near side to Malm. Malm gets a screen from Riesener. Stop and go, drives all the way, layup, good, and one. Ashton Malm, Flashton Malm turned off the afterburners, going downhill and then some. Scores +1. Benavides called for the foul. Wolf, team's 5th. Benavides is 1st. Kate Strathman, Dane Becker check in for Riesener and Pyle. And one opportunity for Ashton. He's got 10 points. Chance to make it 11. At the charity stripe, he's 2 for 2 today. Free throw, short. Ball tipped high in the air and taken by Winfield. 53-33. McPherson, 2:25 to go, third quarter. Hutto between the legs, steps back, guarded well by Malm. Hutto between the legs again, looks like an ISO play, steps back into a 3, misses. Rebound, Winfield, at a foul on Harrison, I believe, of McPherson. Yep, on KJ. His first, team second of the third quarter. Winfield plays it in. Tag, top of the key to Riley, guarded by Strathman. Now into Hutto. Turns, hook shot, good. First points of the second half for Hutto. Top of the key, Harrison. Has it knocked loose for a moment, but he got it back as they tried to rip it away from him. 1:50 to go, third quarter. Malm fakes, bounce pass, Ingalls. Ball below his waist, now turns, hooks and hits. Paxton Ingalls gets it to drop. And McPherson back up by 20, 55-35, 95 seconds to go in the third. Hutto steps back between the legs, fires a 3. No. Rebound, tipped about. McPherson has it. Harrison with the board. Bullpups will slow it down. Give themselves a little bit of a breather. Strathman, left side Becker. Becker drives, near side to Malm. Didn't get a clean catch. And Malm called for a double dribble. thought he juggled the ball. I didn't think he got it cleanly stopped and dribbled again. I thought he bobbled it. But they say double dribble, so Jet Pyle, Eli Reasoner, Cole Cooper back in the game. Dane Becker and, or rather, Kate Strathman back in the game. Raphael Ecott back in for Winfield. So the 5 on the floor for McPherson, because I may have gotten this wrong. Cooper, Pyle, Reasoner, Strathman, and Becker. Ecott, near side, hands it off. Hutto drives on Cooper, layup, good, and one. Coach Kinnaman does not believe there should have been a foul there, but one was called. Hutto with 19 points. And foul on Cooper, his third, team's third. Free throw for Hutto. Rattles in. 20 points for Evan Hutto and a timeout called on the floor. 55-38, McPherson leads. 58.9 to go. Third quarter, we'll keep it here. It's just a 30-second timeout called by the Vikings. Coverage of Bullpup basketball brought to you by Next Tech Wireless. Stream every game live with audio and video on the Ad Astra Radio app, powered by Next Tech Wireless. Find the latest phones and devices at the best prices. Bullpup basketball also brought to you by Pyle Law. Have you been injured at work or in a car wreck? Contact Pyle Law. Pyle Law takes the time to explain your options and get you the benefits you deserve. Scoreboard update brought to you by McPherson Dental Care, but this one regarding the Kansas Jayhawks. Unranked at home, but hosting number 2 Iowa State, up 29-14. 8 minutes to go first half. Well, 7.5 minutes to go first half. As a KU grad myself, that doesn't really surprise me that, Allen Fieldhouse probably is bumping right now going up against the number 2 team in the country. McPherson with the ball up by 17, 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. McPherson trying to get past the pressure. Pyle crosses midcourt with 2 seconds to spare. Pyle gets a screen, kick far corner to Strathman, back to Pyle. Pyle drives all the way, lefty layup misses, rebounded by Winfield. Chance to cut in, but a pass over the head of Estes and out of bounds back to McPherson. And the Bullpups get bailed out. 55-38, Bullpups shot clock turned off, 34.2 to go third quarter. Pyle, high pass up ahead to Strathman right in front of us. Bounce pass into Becker. Lefty layup is good. Dane Becker gets it to drop. 57-38, Bullpups, 20 seconds to go in the third. Hutto steps back, 15 seconds. Hutto gets a screen near side. Bergeson between the legs. Now 8 seconds left in the quarter. Bounce pass Riley. Poke loose, got it back. 5 seconds left. Estes fires a three. Short. Rebound tip. Reasoner does not put it up at the buzzer. The entire bench was yelling to put it up at the buzzer, and he did not. But that's the end of the third quarter, and what a quarter for McPherson. 57-38 they lead. Fourth quarter coming up next. We're back in 30 seconds from the Roundhouse. This is Bullpup basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
Is hospice care right for you or your loved one? Hospice and Home Care of Reno County can help guide you through those difficult decisions, offering guidance and support, whether it be at home, in a care facility, or in the comfortable surroundings of Hospice House. We are your friends and neighbors, caring about our community and the people who live here. That's why you can depend on us for compassion and support at the end of life. Hospice and Home Care of Reno County, your local not-for-profit agency serving a 50-mile radius of Hutchinson. We care how you live.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome back to the Roundhouse. Bullpups outscore Winfield at 24-10 in that third quarter to put themselves up by a score of 57-38. What a quarter for McPherson, and looking to continue it forward into this fourth quarter and close this one out to give themselves a 3-game winning streak, put them back to 500. McPherson with the ball to start off the fourth quarter, going from left to right. Malm holds the ball, finds Pyle top of the key, tag closes in, Pyle drives all the way, lefty layup, crawls home. 20 points for Jet Pyle. 59-38 McPherson, 7:35 to go. Far side with the ball, tag. Gets a screen, near side, Gibson. Guarded by Malm. Kick into the near corner, Bergeson. Right-handed waist-high dribble. Bergeson between the legs, bounce pass near side to Riley. Riley steps back, fakes. Now top of the key to Gibson. Shot clock at 8. Gibson spins, scoops, misses. Rebounded by Riesener. McPherson with it. Up ahead, Malm. Far side, looking for a screen. Gets one. Fakes, looks, finds Riesener. Far side, long two. Got it! Riesener has not shown his jump shooting, but I talked with assistant coach Gordon Peck before the game. He said he's a pretty good shooter, just hasn't quite had the moments to really shine in that regard. But a long two by Riesener gives him 17 points on the game. 61-38 McPherson, 6:40 to go. Hutto drives, gets bumped on the drive. Foul called on the floor on McPherson. If that's on Cooper, that's his 4th. Yep, that's on Cooper. Team's first of this 4th quarter. And KJ Harrison will check in for Cooper. .636 to go, 4th quarter. 61-38 McPherson. Deep inbound, near side to Bergeson. Crosses. Tried to hand it off. Nobody home. Taken by Malm. Malm all the way. Layup. Misses, but a foul called. Riesener had the offensive board, but wiped that away. Hutto called for the foul, his second, team's first, and Malm at the line for 2. He's 2 for 3 today, and Ashton has 10 points today. 61-38 McPherson. First free throw. That's short. He knew it too. Kind of tweaked his head a little bit, as you would when you get frustrated with something. One more for Ashton. Spins the ball, extra dribble, bend at the knees, free throw. Good. 11 points for Ashton Malm, 62-38 McPherson, 6:20 left. 24-point bullpup advantage. Hutto. Malm pokes it away from him. Out of bounds, it will stay with Winfield, but how about Ashton? He's not only quick with his legs, but quick with his arms as well. Good at pit-pocketing the defense, and now Pyle pokes it out of bounds. It'll stay with Winfield after a tip off the inbound. 23 on the shot clock when they play it in. 6:13 to go in the 4th quarter. 62-38 McPherson. Gibson to throw it in. Looks, still looks, now high inbound. Hutto had it poked in, taken away by Ashton. Then he flips it to Eli. Here comes McPherson. Riesener all the way, had it poked away by Riley and taken by Winfield. Tag, Euro stripped away, but now Riley inside with an easy dunk. Malm had it, or poked it away, but Riley was able to convert. Near side, Riesener for 3. No. Offensive rebound, Harrison doubled up. Out to Strathman. He wants a 3. Short. Rebounded by Winfield. Riley up the floor. All the way, lost it. Near side, Hutto open for a 3. Yes. And Coach Kinnaman wants a timeout. Back to a 19-point game. 62-43 McPherson. 5:33 to go. We'll take one with them. We're back in 30 seconds from the Roundhouse. This is Bullpup Basketball on KMCP.
Hi, I'm Andrew Ealing. I'm excited to tell you about the Poo Squad of Hutchinson. Are you tired of the unpleasant task of picking up dog poop? I can help. We offer a one-time or weekly service for your convenience. Our pricing is affordable and varies based on the number of dogs. For one dog per week, it's only $12 or $52 a month. You can easily book online at hutch.thepoosquad.com or call or text at 620-322-0522. We take a lot of crap from our customers. Contact the Poo Squad of Hutchinson today.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
62-43 McPherson leading Winfield here today. McPherson only led by 5 points at halftime. They're up by 19, but a quick 5-0 run by Winfield forces Coach Kinnaman to call a timeout. So McPherson will get it back. Ashton Malm, KJ Harrison, Jet Pyle, Kate Strathman, Paxton Ingalls, the 5 on the floor. Played into the backcourt. Pyle up ahead to Malm. Malm 3-on-2, floats, crawls in. 13 points for Ashton, 2 shy of tying a career high. 21-point McPherson lead, 64-43. 5:15 left. Hutto, high pass, too high, out of bounds. No, they called a foul on McPherson. Called it on Harrison, his second. Team second. So Hutto will throw it in for Winfield. Bounce pass, tipped, but Tag gets it off the ricochet. Now Bergerson, far side. Steps back. Now Harrison guards him well. Tag. Hutto on the run. Drives. Layup good. 25 points for Evan Hutto. He had 24 on Friday in their loss to Bueller. 19-point McPherson lead. Malm near side. Pyle wide open, but passes up the 3. Instead, kicks cross court. McPherson will slow it down. Bullpups just want to waste some clock. Harrison drives. Kick in. Strathman. High pass near side. Malm. Now Pyle, shot clock down to 10. He's guarded by Riley all the way out front. Pyle crosses, steps left, back, fires, and hits. A long 2 by Jet Pyle. 22 points for the senior. 66-45 McPherson. 4:10 to go. Gibson, top of the key, sets his feet, fires a 3 off the mark, out of bounds to McPherson. Gavin Estes, Corbin Benavidez back in for the Vikings. And Cole Cooper will come back in for McPherson. He'll check in for Harrison. Also, Reasoner will check in for Ingalls. So the starting 5 on the floor for McPherson. Bullpups up by 21 with 4:07 remaining. Malm looking at as McPherson faces a lot of pressure. Now Cooper doubled up, but bounce pass. Strathman up ahead to Pyle, or Malm rather, across midcourt. Into Pyle, reverse layup, crawls in. That had a little bit of a spin on that as it hit off of the backboard and fell in. 24 for Jet Pyle, 68-45. Hutto had it tipped by Malm. Hutto got it back, crosses, steps up, lost it, but a reach-in foul called on Jet. His second, team's third, 3:41 left. So Winfield will have a fresh shot clock when they play it in. Hutto will have the entry pass. Malm guards him deep inbound. Bonnie's fall, but Riley has it. Handoff. Hutto, catch and shoot. 3 in and out. Rebounded by Eli. 9 rebounds for Eli. 1 shy of a double-double. Pyle, near side. Malm, top of the key. Handoff. Cooper crosses. Cooper, near side. Bounce pass. Pyle. Still plenty of time with 3:15 to go. Pyle drives out to Reasoner. Reasoner now top of the key. Strathman, shot clock down to 10. Malm almost had it poked loose. He got it back. Crosses. Far side. Pyle. A 3 on the way. Off the heel. Rebounded by Winfield, by Gibson. Here comes Winfield. Up the floor. Ball knocked loose, but a foul called on Malm. And we have a technical foul called on Winfield, on Kellen Gibson. So foul on Ashton, but then a tech afterwards. That's team foul number 4, so no free throws yet, but a tech on Gibson. Now there's a little tie-up, in the back end, and crowd wanted to travel on Gibson. Then on the other end, Gibson was trying to plead that maybe Cooper maybe pushed Gibson first, but Then Gibson retaliated with what, I'm not sure, because I was looking down at my scorebook. But a tech called on Kellen Gibson, I believe. And both coaches are now speaking with the officials, or there's two officials near the scores table. And I want to see if an official can tell me what the verdict will be. I think just a tech on Gibson. But that is his 5th foul, so he's out of the game either way. And Jet Pyle will shoot 2 free throws on the technical free throws. First one goes in. So yeah, tech on Gibson, which is his 5th foul. So he's done for the day either way. And one more free throw for Pyle on its way short. 69-45. 2:51 left, and because of the tech, it's McPherson's ball. Winfield currently has 4 on the floor, but they'll bring in Rafael Ecott. So now we're good to go, and that tech is also team foul number 2 for Winfield's. But now McPherson with the ball after the tee. Cooper has it near side into Reasoner. Backs down, turns, shoots, and hits. 71-45 McPherson, 2.5 minutes left. Hutto up the floor, far side. Benavidez finds Hutto near the baseline. And some contact, but they say no foul, out of bounds, and to McPherson, yes. So we'll have a fresh 5 on the floor. KJ Harrison, Dane Becker, Crew Buckman, Trip Pelzel, and Paxton Ingalls. So the starting 5 will head to the bench, and what a performance by those Bullpups. McPherson will have the ball, playing it in. 2:20 to go, McPherson up by 26. Buckman to Harrison. Harrison between the legs. Bounce pass to Ingalls. Turns, fades, shoots over Riley. Short, may have been blocked. Rebounded by Winfield. Hutto spins on Becker, fades, shoots from 13, and hits. And Evan Hutto gets it to drop. He's had one heck of a day. 71-47 McPherson, 1:50 left. Buckman stops, far side. Harrison, and a very late whistle, but a travel called. And a turnover back to Winfield, but Winfield will bring in 3 new players. Parker Riley, Zane Cramp, and Gavin Estes checks back in. We'll have the official blow the whistle because 6 were on the floor for a moment. But Parker Riley, 6'2 sophomore, checks in. Zane Cramp, a 6'5 junior, checks in. For Winfield, 71-47 the score. Riley has the ball up the floor. Near side, now back into the corner for Parker Riley. Riley stops, near side. Barrett Dobbins was actually who checked in. So a pass inside, and Ecott lays it up and in. But Barrett Dobbins is in the game. He is a 6'1 junior. Buckman, top of the key, fires a 3. No, long rebound, tipped out of bounds to Winfield, they say. 1:09 to go. McPherson up 71-49. But with this win, McPherson will improve to 5-5 on the year, back to 500. Pass in, taken away by Ingalls. Ingalls slows it down, lost the handle. Now on the deck, we have a whistle and a foul called on Winfield. Just the 3rd team foul. And foul on Cramp. They're saying 5. That's team foul number 3. Pelzel will throw it in for McPherson, and he underthrew it, and it's intercepted. And then Estes lost the handle, but finds it again. Dobbins on the near side. Bounce pass into Ecott. Ecott turns, hooks blocked by Ingles. Ball fought for. Winfield gets it back. Dobbins, corner 3. Good. (71-52), but the shot clock turned off, and McPherson will just let the clock run. On the drive, Harrison all the way, missed the layup. Rebounded by Winfield. They said special announcement at the end of the game. I think I know what that is. But here's a deep pass. Estes fires a 3 and hits. But the clock will roll. And for the 600th time, as Pelzel takes up the floor and Estes knocks it away. Estes on the drive. Layup will not count. He made it, but it won't count. But for the 600th time at McPherson High School, Kirk Kinnaman has won. Final score, McPherson 71, Winfield 55. The Bullpup Locker Room Show is coming up after this. You're listening to coverage of McPherson High School basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
Coverage of Bullpup basketball continues next with the Bullpup Locker Room Show. Stay tuned as we name tonight's play and player of the game. The McPherson Bullpups play on 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Locally owned and rooted in agriculture, Terra Financial Crop Insurance knows farming. With hands-on experience, they're invested in protecting your fields and future. Call Ryan Buznitz in Mound Ridge and McPherson today. Terra Financial, growing security, one field at a time.
At Hutch CC, I learned way more than what was in the books. Small classes, real support, and friends who feel like family. It gave me the confidence to chase what's next. Your future begins at hutchcc.edu.
Struggling to catch your breath? Whether it's asthma, COPD, or pulmonary dysfunction, Hutchison Pulmonology Associates are here to help you breathe easier and live life to the fullest. Don't let breathing problems hold you back. With expert care and personalized treatment, we're here for you every breath of the way. Visit hutchregional.com or call 620-513-4800 today. Breathe better, feel better with Hutchison Regional.
Hey folks, this is Darren Eddy with Ag 360 Insurance in Inman. Farmers, would you like to have your farm and personal insurance handled all by the one agency? At Ag 360 Insurance, we can handle it all with one agent. We would love an opportunity to sit down and visit with you about your insurance needs. Feel free to stop by our office on Old K61 in Inman or give Cody Moores or myself a call today at 620-585-2128 or check us out online at ag360insurance.com.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. We get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, crops, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we've been the #1 ag insurer for 25 years. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Call Farm Bureau agent Luke Bauer in McPherson at 620-241-0225.
#1 ag insurer across our territory, 1996 to 2021 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome to the Bullpup Locker Room Show. Kirk Kinnaman wins his 600th game as the head coach of the McPherson Bullpups as McPherson defeats Winfield 71-55. The win streak against Winfield now is up to 60 games in a row. McPherson trailed at the end of one quarter 16-13. And then outscored Winfield 20-12 in the second quarter to take a 5-point lead at halftime. But they outscored Winfield 38-27 in the second half, including 24-10 in the third quarter. And the Bullpups win this one 71-55. McPherson's back to 500 on the year, 5-5 on the year. They're now 3-1 in league play. Winfield falls to 4-7 on the year. They're now 1-4 in league play. Leading scorer for the Bullpups was Jet Pyle with 25 points in this game. Eli Riesener had 19. Ashton Malm had 13. Cole Cooper had 8. Paxton Ingalls had 4. Dane Becker had 2. For Winfield, their leading scorer, Evan Hutto, with 27 points. Legend Riley had 13. 4 points for Kellen Gibson, 3 apiece for Eli Tagg, Gavin Estes, and Zane Cramp. Rather, that 3 was by Dobbins. I put that in the wrong spot. Dobbins hit a 3. So 3 points for Dobbins. Cramp didn't have any points, but Dobbins got it to go. So my apologies on that. And then 2 points for Raphael Ecott rounds out the scoring for the Winfield Vikings. The Bullpups as a team shot... I had the box score with the full box score right in front of me. I don't know where the heck. Oh, there it is. Lost it for a moment. McPherson shot 56%, 31 of 55 on the floor, 4 for 14 from 3, 5 of 9 at the free throw line. They were out-rebounded 27-26. Eli Reasoner got his 4th double-double of the year, though, with 10 rebounds, 19 points, 10 rebounds for the freshman. Pyle shot 10 of 16, 4 of 6 from behind the three-point line here today. Reasoner was 9 of 14 on the floor. And then Ashton Malm with his 13 points, 5 of 7. 12 assists on 31 made baskets for McPherson, 7 assists on 20 made baskets for Winfield as the Vikings shot 44%. They were 7 of 22 from deep, 8 of 13 at the line, but they turned the ball over 14 times en route to their loss. The leading, let's go ahead and give you the Hub Brick Oven play of the game for McPherson, and it's Ashton Malm who went from the top of the key to the low post in probably 0.25 seconds and got an and one to drop. So that'll be the Hub Brick Oven play of the game, featuring their world-famous Brick Oven Pizza. Get your grub at the Hub, located at 100 South Christian in Mound Ridge. I'm going to give Eli Reasoner the player of the game again. I mean, Jet Pyle had 25, but a double-double again for Eli. 4th double-double this year. He was absolutely awesome here today. So I'm going to make Eli Reasoner the People's Bank and Trust player of the game. Community banking at its best with 21 locations in Kansas. This is People's Country. When we return, we'll talk with the man who won his 600th game as the head coach of the Bullpups, Kurt Kinnaman, right after this. You're listening to coverage of McPherson High School basketball from the Midway Motors broadcast booth on KMCP.
Ball on Ad Astra Radio, 98.9 and 1540 KMCP. The McPherson Bullpups play here.
Controlling your own weather can be easier than controlling anything else these days. This is Julie with RC Heating and Cooling. With a well-working cooling and heating system, you can be in control of your indoor weather at home. With so many things out of our hands, it's a good feeling to have a bit of stability. Call RC for a free estimate on new cooling and heating equipment. Call RC when your unit isn't up to par. Call RC to stay comfortable in any weather. Call RC 241-2787.
Even trying to enjoy a fun event can be difficult after the loss of a loved one. Unanswered questions, feelings of stress and grief are only natural. As the owner and director of Inman Funeral Home, I bring over 25 years of experience bringing comfort and empathy during time of loss. Rely on me to guide you through all aspects of planning a funeral service with compassion, dignity, and respect. I'm Athena Johnson with Inman Funeral Home. Find me at inmanfh.com.
Discover everything Great Plains Federal Credit Union has to offer, from savings and checking accounts to retirement planning and loan services. We want to be your full-service financial partner. We will greet you with a warm smile and a helpful attitude. And when you're on the go, you can always take advantage of our online services and mobile app. As a member, you will be a co-owner in our credit union, just like us, so you know we will always have your best interest at heart. Great Plains Federal Credit Union in Salina, Abilene, McPherson, and Hillsboro. Member NCUA.
Hello, I'm Gloria Schrader, a proud McPherson parent and grandparent who believes that teamwork is key to reaching our goals. Working in the claims department at Farmers Alliance, I love seeing our company unite to support our policyholders through tough times. Being a part of a team that helps people rebuild their lives is as awesome as a victory in the big game. At Farmers Alliance, we're excited to be part of this amazing community and thrilled to cheer on all our local teams to success.
98.9 and 1540 KMCP.
Welcome back for the final time here at the Roundhouse. The Bullpups defeat Winfield 71-55, and the head coach, the man to my left with the headset, Kurt Kinnaman, win number 600 as the head coach of the Bullpups. Last year we celebrated your 600th in your career, but this is 600 with this team that you're currently coaching, and I know this probably doesn't rank towards the top in, wins that you've had in your career. I mean, you've won a multitude of state titles, but this was still, you were down early, and that third quarter really ballooned you guys into getting a 16-point win against Winfield.
Yeah, we did. We hung in there, and we made a pretty good run. I don't know what the actual run was, but it was, probably 25-4, something like that. Made a nice run, and Hutto had a heck of a game shooting the basketball, and Cole did an admirable job. Ash did a good job on him, and yet he got 27. So we got to do when we go down there, got to do a little better job on that. Their big kid is going to be really good. And Jet finally shot the ball tonight. Like, I feel like he's capable of shooting the ball. He'd kind of hadn't shot it nearly as well as what we knew he could, and then he goes 4 for 6 from 3. So that's great. We only turned it over 8 times. I think we only turned it over 3 times first half. So that was good. And then you shoot 31 for 55 from the field. That's a pretty good accomplishment right there. So, a feel good night. We won at all levels. Happy for that. It's been amazing. People have obviously been starved for basketball because on a Tuesday night we come out and get a tremendous crowd. Now maybe it was the little girls cheer, and at halftime they kind of cleared out, but. That's it's so much fun to be in here and to play in here. So, their 6'9" freshman is probably 6'7", and our 6'4" freshman is probably, he kind of looks me in the eye, so he might be 6'2" and a half. But, what a really quick motor that Eli has. Had another good game. He had one where, he played outside of the way we want to play, and that's not how we play. And so I took him out, and he understands that that's not how we play. We don't just take off on our own. And so he's just a really fine player. And when Jet shoots it like that, we're, pretty tough. And I thought Ash took better care of the ball tonight, and he used his quickness and he forced pace. That's one thing we really want to try to play. We want to play with more pace. I think we're better when we're faster. So we want to play with more pace, and I thought they did a good job of that tonight. So Cindy's got a cookie up there for me. So
she made cookies last year, so I guess that doesn't surprise me. So.
Well, she's a pretty special wife to let me, I don't even know what, probably lost 130 games, probably somewhere around there. And you add 600 to 130, that's 730 games. And she's probably been at 700 of them. So you got to have a good wife to let you do what you love doing. And I still, golly, this place, when you walk in here, dude, if you're not, when I walk in here and I'm not excited, then I quit. And I still hair on my arm still stands up, so keeps me young, right? So little brother got a big win. Of course, he put it to running clock, and that screwed us because it sped things up. But I'm really happy for him too when they win, and life's good. Life's good, and maybe Shiloh Vincent, the superintendent, Dr. Vincent, is listening. Maybe he'll just declare a snow day or something tomorrow and go watch KU and then stay in bed. So.
I mean, I wouldn't mind one tomorrow. I'm not going to get one, but still. Yeah. Well, Coach, congrats on 600 wins.
Thank you.
Congrats on the win tonight.
Thank you.
We'll see you again on Saturday.
Saturday will be fun. Jace Man going on the Wall of Fame.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. And, you know, I'm glad I never had to tackle him. So, thank you.
Coach Kinnaman on the mic with us. Before we get out of here, we'll thank some of our sponsors. Coverage of Bullpup Basketball brought to you in part by Mid-Kansas Credit Union, Bullseye Irrigation, the Pooh Squad, Terra Financial Crop Insurance, The Good Merchant, So Swedish, WaveTech Roofing, Central Christian College. That's going to do it for us here at the Roundhouse. The Bullpup boys defeat Winfield 71-55. Head coach Kurt Kinnaman gets win number 600 as the head coach of the McPherson Bullpups. This is his 31st year. Overall record at McPherson, 600 wins, 127 losses. I don't know what the math is in my head. I might do just a super duper quick calculation on that win percentage. That's 83%. 83% of games. That's incredible. So just a phenomenal accomplishment from the legendary head coach. Well, McPherson will be back in action for Wall of Fame night on Saturday as they host the Circle Thunderbirds. The start times are the same. The girls will tip off at 6, the boys at around 7:30. We'll have coverage here on KMCP with pregame coverage beginning at 5:40 that evening. Until then, special thanks to Sherry Bruce in the studio, live stream coordinator Jeremy Snap. This is Lynn Gillespie. Thank you so much for tuning in here tonight. This has been a presentation of McPherson High School basketball on 98.9, 1540 KMCP.
At Midway Motors, we are here for you for every mile of life. Whether you're shopping for a new or used vehicle or selling one, Midway Motors will buy your vehicle even if you're not in the market to buy one of ours. Just stop by one of our 5 locations and one of our appraisers will evaluate your vehicle and you can leave with a check the same day. It's fast and easy. Visit MidwayMotors.com for more information. Midway Motors, for every mile of life.
Your home for McPherson Bullpup Basketball, 98.9 and 1540 KMCP. For more Bullpup coverage, find exclusive stories and streaming audio online at adastraradio.com or download the Ad Astra Radio app. This has been a presentation of the Ad Astra Sports Network, leading the way in regional sports coverage. It's basketball season, and that means the McPherson Bullpups are on 98.9 and 1540 KMCP.